Well, with this campaign, I think many times that I am really above my pay grade. My job was local campaigns, and it's just with the genius of people like Jeff Hank, our leader, and Jamie here, and Steve is here, Sharp, who are putting together a tremendous professional campaign. I can do local campaigns, state campaigns are not what I do, and we've got great leadership. No grassroots effort like ours has ever succeeded. And we really could succeed with this. It's still going to be a long, hard road. I want to emphasize too what Jamie just said. I was going to start out with that. There are two opponents, and we think our two opponents, Michigan Responsibility Council, Michigan Cannabis Council, who are going to legalize in different ways. We think that they're pretty dead now, but pretty much dead. They might not be quite dead, but they were going to essentially be able to legalize without decriminalizing. Legalize in a way where their guys can make plenty of money, but the cops can still make plenty of money putting lots of people in jail and running the jails just like usual as well. So everybody, all the Republicans would be perfectly happy and the cops would be happy. And then Rick Jones, the head of the Senate, said, I'm going to make sure that these bills satisfy every form of police agency. There was nothing about consumers, patients, nothing, anything. These bills are going to satisfy every form of policing. What we're doing, we can't ever, sitting here in Ann Arbor, we can't ever forget the importance of what we're doing. No, in Ann Arbor, we can do pretty much what we want as long as we don't hurt anybody else. We've got people, a couple of years ago, we had this lady, caregiver, taking care of a lot of people, 7 children. They picked her right up out of her house, put her in jail. You know, what are 7 children going to do? We have this law, you know, people like me get so upset that they're not going to accept the treatment of the medical patients, and we already have a law that more people voted yes on than anything that's ever been voted on in Michigan, never any human being or any issue ever in Michigan. But now, we have it being completely abused, and we have all the general abuse of people who use an herb. It's an ancient herb, very beneficial, harms no one. The first feeling anyone ever has when they smoke cannabis is, when they first get high, is, how could this possibly be illegal? This is really weird because it makes me feel so pleasant and peaceful. Anyway, in Michigan, we've worked on a local level. You can't do politics unless you find some way to engage your enemy. If you can't fight a battle, you can't win. And so you've got to find some sort of battle. And so in Michigan, the only way you can structure an initiative is a local initiative with 117.25 of the Michigan compiled laws, and do citywide initiatives. And so my colleague Tim Beck started in 2001 with Detroit. They had the law on their side. It took them 3 years in court just to get on the ballot. They won in 2002, and we've been pounding through Michigan since 2002. I did Ann Arbor in 2000, alone. I did paying guys out of my pocket. In 2004, where we won at 74.28%, 74% here in Ann Arbor. We marched through Michigan, and we have a total now, this last year, with leftover victories. People try to fuck with us all the time, and so we have to beat them in court. And so we had 2 more victories this year in Portage and in Eagle Harbor, which led us, makes 25. Okay, 25 local victories from the citizens of Michigan have said, this is over, this is done, we hate this, it's wrong for our people, and it still goes on. Legislators ignore the voters. We started MI Legalize. We started it because we had this concept of a comprehensive initiative, an initiative that would take care of everything relating to cannabis, that would take care of adult use, taxation, legalization, regulation, that would take care of getting dispensaries and concentrates and edibles for medical patients, and would let farmers grow hemp. This was a goddamn genius idea. And we were so excited, we started out with the pure righteousness of this idea. And then 3 days later, we heard about the MRC, which was going to eliminate the MMA completely, period. We were all going to be gone. So we've come a long way from there. I want to point out that we've already won half of the victory, but now we can win the other half. And in Michigan, we've got new legislation that tells us the pattern of what's going to happen if we don't win. We've got this insane legislation that has passed the House, but not the Senate, that says everything you do is going to be transported in armored cars, that even the lowest level grower would have at least $10,000 in regulatory costs every year, and that the state is going to have more money for jail cells and bail counselors, because there will be more people put in jail with this legalization. So they make it clear in the House Fiscal Office analysis that under this legalization there'll be more people put in jail. Okay, this is not what MI Legalize is about. MI Legalize is completely decriminalization unless somebody is driving or is on school grounds or something like that. We're coming to the end, and the fact is that we probably are not going to have the signatures by December 21st. We'll be short, probably, but there are different concepts. You can roll your 180-day window forward through time. Our deadline's not till June 1st. So we can roll that 180-day window and hire the firms. The problem was we got a lot of money, but we didn't get it soon enough. And right at the moment when we got the money in, the petition signature gathering companies went to Florida because there was this initiative that paid $5, $6, $7, I heard of $8 per signature. And it was nice and sunny. And so that hurt us very deeply. But anyway, we can move the window forward, and now in the law, in the election law, we've discovered this incredible paragraph. So these days, all of our signatures are going straight into data files, very sophisticated data files for validation. And so these days, it should be easy to show. It should be easy to rebut the presumption that those signatures are stale. Now, of course, this is going to cause a bit of freak out among the powers that be, and it probably will require litigation. But the law is very clear, and we might end up being able to extend our signature gathering period for 9 months and turn in at the end of March. Plus, there's even another one that I can't even divulge at this time that is even bigger yet. But the point is that we're not going to gain anything, and we didn't gain the death of our two enemies by doing nothing. We gained their death by working hard and having an absolutely righteous proposal up there that was the best anybody ever saw and pulling everybody behind it. And no matter what happens in the end, the only way we're going to have power in the situation, in the equation, is to keep showing power and pushing forward, raising money, getting signatures, showing up at meetings, showing that we have this political power. And MI Legalize could do it, It would be an astounding thing. The legislature, if we get on the ballot, they will shit their pants. They just won't know what to do, because we're at a situation now where it probably would win. With the voters, it probably would win. And then we would have a situation that was truly localized. MI Legalize doesn't include the state in regulation, except to collect the money, the tax money. The voters in Michigan will understand why we don't have the state doing the regulation. But anyway, it's going to be a new day, and a great day if MI Legalize gets through. If it gets on the ballot, it could really pass, because we've got the polling is there now. And the point is, I want to tell everybody that, yeah, we're behind right now, but we're behind by a manageable amount. We can still come through. Our enemies are falling to the side. People are coming to us now that are nationally are coming to us. There's a guy who started, to tell you all the things he started, but he has put up $20 million of his own to take care of. So there's going to be money there that was going in. It's going to be loose. We hope to get some of that. I mean, there's all sorts of things we're working on so goddamn hard, I assure you. But it's still a matter of every one of us stepping up, every one of us giving money, every one of us dragging our asses, you and me, out of the house, going down there to the Midnight Madness sale, or going down there, walking down the street when people are shopping for Christmas stuff, getting signatures and giving more money. And if people are going to make money if this passes, businesses are going to be destroyed if it doesn't pass. Plus, we've got just fundamental human rights issues that should be at the core of our concern. Thank you so much.